there. This is the first of hopefully many postings on my YouTube video weblog. I've done this probably about 8 times now, and I'm still sort of learning the medium, so hopefully this one will work. Introduction about myself. My name's Joel. I'm 18. I live in Los Angeles. Not very interesting stuff. So maybe going in more to introducing what this blog is all about. And I discovered YouTube a couple of days ago, and I realized that this was something that I was pretty interested in. So I set up my webcam, which I hadn't used until now, and I hope to make something interesting. And so I was thinking, you know, oh well, what do I have to tell people? And I immediately thought, you know, oh, I'll talk about my interests, maybe do a review of an album or discuss some political issue, and so I did a recording of the first, and it was crap. So we're not going with that format. We're going to try something different. And I did some research and looked around YouTube, watched a bunch of videos from everyone, and one that really hit home with me was Marianne, aka Slayerette, and something about it was just so completely intriguing, and it took me a while to realize, you know, what that something was, because, you know, it's amusing, but it's not hilarious, you know. I wasn't, you know, like that guy, what's his full name? That guy Morbeck. That's the fool. You know, he puts on his wig and he does all these impressions and he has his characters and all of that. And it's brilliant, you know. I was falling out of my chair laughing, you know, and I didn't have that sort of experience with Marianne's posts, and which of course is not to say that, you know, I don't adore Marianne, because as I said, you know, she's really my favorite, and so I've been pondering that all day, and I came to the conclusion that what it is that like all great artists, Marianne creates a world that we experience. You know, it's the same world that we happen to live in, but it's this world from Marianne's perspective, and we get inside of her head, we understand what she's about, and that's what my review thing was lacking. You know, I thought I had some interesting perspectives, whatever, but it didn't have the feel of YouTube, and that's sort of, you know, what the advantage is of YouTube over something like, you know, MySpace or LiveJournal, or, you know, a forum, all of which, you know, I'm members of all three, and I wanted to really take advantage of this medium, and that is that when you watch a blog of someone, it feels like you're having a dialogue with them. You know, you're communicating directly, and you can see their face, and you make eye contact, and they express their opinions in their own voice with their own words, and it's all live, and I think that's so real, so effective, and so I wanted to really capture that and emphasize it with this. So, excuse me. You should ignore that edit. It had a few too many ums and ers and long pauses than I was comfortable with. So, continuing, I felt that this weblog should start with the basis of one's perceptions, and that is what we feel is right and what we feel is wrong, and the beginning of that, the basis of modern morality, I think, comes from 6,000 years ago, and that would be, of course, the Ten Commandments. So I think my first 10 installments, or maybe 4 or 5 if my attention doesn't hold out, probably switch, would be those, and use those as jumping off points, mainly because, you know, I'm not a Christian, but I don't have the creativity to think of my own jumping off points. So I'm going to be using those, and I hope you enjoy them. Leave comments, nice, nasty, whatever you think. Alright.